Hey everybody, welcome back to Kratom Kingdom. This is Chris Irving coming at you from Knoxville, Tennessee. And today I'm going to talk to you about withdrawing from Kratom, because it is, I don't want to say this word, but your brain reacts to it like if it were a drug. And it's not really a drug, it just tricks your brain into thinking it's one, which I guess makes it a drug, because it does physically change your brain structure, but there's a way to not get hooked on it like I am. See, I'm an idiot. I do things too. If I like something, I'll do it over and over and over. So that's why I never would take the chance of taking cocaine, because I think I would love it and go crazy with it. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I mean, I just tried to set up this little makeshift studio for this video, and I'm out of breath already from no Kratom. But anyway, what I did this morning was woke up, went for a little walk around my community, and then it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then at about 5 a.m. my neighbor knocked on the door, and we just talked for about an hour, and I was like, look, I'm too jittery, because I felt like I was kind of crawling under my skin, you know. This is so gross feeling not having that tea in the morning, everyone like I'm used to. And then I kept looking at the calendar, because the calendar shows me when I get paid, and tomorrow's payday, so that means tomorrow I can go and get Kratom locally. But I'm not going to buy a kilo from the local source, because that will just, they want $160 for 1 kilo when I can buy a whole kilo online for under $100, and it might come straight from Indonesia. You know, I don't know where this guy's stuff comes from, but it looks decent from the internet, you know, stuff that I saw. But I mean, I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm gonna get what I know works, which is I'm gonna get an entire it's called a split kilo from I got off track, sorry guys. So staying busy, you know, that was why I wanted to really make a couple of videos today. Another reason is I made 200 subscribers. I mean, people with 262,000 subscribers who talk about their book club or whatever. I mean, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I guess they have to have a good personality, or something that makes people want to watch you. And I mean, eventually if I make enough videos, I think I'll figure out the editing skill and the being in front of the camera skills, because there really is a lot to this. It's not just talking into a camera. I mean, you gotta have an idea. Well, I do it totally without a script, because I hate scripted YouTube vlogs. And I guess what I do is vlog, because it's a kind of a daily recording of my life and the things I do to myself by drinking. I should never be drinking 70 grams of Kratom in a day. That's just ridiculous. I mean, that is overdoing it to I mean, even that's like shooting heroin. I mean, it might as well be, for as far as my brain knows. And I don't shoot heroin. I won't shoot it ever, never have, because I would love it. I would think it's the greatest thing in the world. And when I was in the hospital for my stroke, they gave me morphine in a pump, because the stroke really hurts. I know the brain doesn't have any pain receptors, but the inside of your skull is full of them. And when your brain stretches, when you have a stroke, your brain swells, and it doesn't quite fit in that cavity anymore. And once it touches those receptors on the inside of your skull, it's like brain freeze. That just doesn't go away. So I mean, and morphine didn't even touch it. But I was like, oh God, but I love the way it made me feel. You know, I was joking around with everybody in the, you know, dying. I'm this dying kid, you know, dying of a stroke, joking around with all the nurses and stuff. And I don't know. So I'm an addict. You know, I mean, I'm addicted. I don't drink alcohol, because I would probably just overdo it, because it's legal, and if I enjoy something, I'll do it. And if I don't see the downside to it, then I'm going to continue. So I'm going to make a daily limit on my Kratom consumption today. Maybe 5 cups with 5 grams per cup at first, start out, because that would be about cutting what I'd take generally in half. It's usually 20 cups a day, just non-stop all day, every day, 5 grams. And sorry. So it's kind of nice, because through the comments I'm getting to know some of you, and it's nice to get to know people, even though we're just online. I consider you guys like my new friends. I'm kind of curious as to where my demographic lies. You know, like, are you in Europe, or are you in America? Or, because I'm obviously in America, Knoxville, Tennessee, to be very unfortunately specific. But I'm going to be, once I keep thinking, once I get cured from the stroke, I'm going to travel. You know, is there going to be a cure for a stroke? I hope so. Elon Musk is making something pretty amazing right now that might make me better than before my stroke, which I'll take. But physically, I'm destroyed. I mean, I can barely walk a block without. And you know, to get to my mailbox, it's about a block, and I take the elevator when I should be taking the stairs. But I have a really bad leg that is completely paralyzed, so sometimes my knee will just give out and I'll fall, and that would suck on a concrete stairway. It does it on my concrete floor in here sometimes, and it sucks. So I am disabled. I'm gonna accept that, and for now take the fucking elevator. If there's a problem with that, you know, if I'm being stupid, like, go ahead and throw me a comment, let me know that I'm being stupid. But if you're new to my channel, I talk about everything kratom and brain. You know, how kratom can affect your brain, and how to get off of kratom if you want to get off of it, which I don't know why anybody would ever want to get off of it. It's a natural analgesic. It's a really good pain control, which I know now because every place in my body is hurting because I'm used to having that numbness from the kratom. But because my muscles get pulled tight on the left side of my body because of the stroke, so I have no muscle control on the left side. If I draw a line straight down the middle of my body, there's a line where it's numb. At that line where it goes numb, the muscles are just dead, and because they're dead, they're just being pulled. So I'm gonna chop it off here, and thanks for 200 subscribers. That's amazing. I really appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna try to get back to some comments today and stay busy. All right, and tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm gonna have my first kratom in over a week, which is amazing for me to have gone that long. I mean, I've actually gone to the hospital before thinking I was withdrawing from one of my medications because it just hurt so bad, and it was kratom, you know, that I was actually withdrawing from. And when I first started drinking it, I would have little mini withdrawals. You know, I would wake up and just feel uncomfortable, you know, until I'd had that first cup of tea, and I kind of trained myself to drink it. And then I thought, well, I feel good with it, so let's just keep drinking it all day long. What's the point? Why not? What's the downside? Well, the downside is I'm addicted to it now, and my body physically needs it or wants it. I mean, need and want are two totally different things. So I will see you guys in the next video. I love y'all. Peace out.